This is not a test, this is your emergency broadcast system. An infestation has started to spread. Those killed become one of them. Do all you can to survive until time runs out. May God be with you and good luck.
Oh my gosh, and let the chaos begin. We're starting this off, BT Invasion, going to advance to the Rhine. So the concept behind this is we have a BT start out. He has infinite respawns. He's the zombie. Everyone else is a civilian. We're doing rank 1 at the beginning, and when somebody dies, they have to switch and go to the zombie team, and they all get infinite respawns as well. Let's see who his first victim will be. We've got the spectator mode on so we can see everyone and where they are. First death. 2 zombies now going to be coming in on the map. The zombie falls, but it's only a matter of time, and I think what made this so fun was just to see the progression on how it gets so much worse for the civilians. We had both sides on their own Discord chat, and then every time one of the civilians died, they would leave and then go to the zombie chat, and it just became quieter and quieter on the civilians as the battle progressed. A lot of the civilians pushing right up against the zombie spawn, but that just means they're going to be spawn protected and have a greater chance of just killing more civilians, and you can just see more zombies spawning in. Oh, one looks like he snuck out. Can he get him? Get him to join the zombie team. His friend eventually saved him. Took him a while. I don't know if I'd want him on my side with how long it took him to save him. That guy almost died. And now you can see, just look at how many more zombies. On the left side of the screen, you can see all the vehicles that are now on the zombie team. It cuts off on the civilian team, but you're gonna see that change as the civilians reduce and the zombies start to increase. And there were some civilians around this time that tried hiding once they realized that there were too many zombies around them. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Infest them all. The zombies are starting to spread more and more, getting further and further into the town while the civilians become fewer and fewer. Look at that. Now the zombies are the ones pushing. So far, about 8 minutes in, and there's now more zombies than there are civilians. Pushing almost all the way up to the civilian spawn. You can just see in the bottom right hand corner, the red marks where all the zombies are and the blue is where the civilians are. This guy trying to get away. Can he make it? Oh, BT sees him. Ooh, friend couldn't save him. This is where some were just hiding in the midst of all these zombies. Now they've just taken over the map, and any civilians that are in behind those enemy lines are now just retreating and trying to run back and gather themselves what's left of the civilians to defend off the zombies. For those used to my video style, this is very different because I wanted to get the point of view where you could see how the infestation was progressing. Only 8 civilians left. Well, and that's it. With 8 survivors, we now go to ground zero. I wanted to use a lot of these destroyed cities to give it this zombie feel to it. We started out with 10 zombies just to pick up the pace, have it go a little bit faster. Still doing rank 1, but this time, once the zombies die 3 times, they now get to be a juggernaut, a rank higher heavy vehicle. Let's see how our civilians survive now. The civilians showing no mercy, just completely pushing right up against the zombie spawn as they just fight back. That doesn't hold them back. That will not stop the infestation. I just love the chaos through this whole thing. And more are on their way. Such a beautiful sight. Now, if people didn't have a BT, it was fine. I let them choose something else. Once they died and went to the zombie team, it was just the initial zombie that had to be a BT. And they overrun the town. What will the last of the civilians do? Looks like most are trying to run and hide now. Some even going to the corners of the map. Look at just how many zombies they now are in that bottom right-hand corner map. There are more zombies than civilians now. Uh-oh, and this civilian's got himself in a bad spot. Zombies trying to find those that are hiding. Ooh, no luck there. And there's one of our juggernauts. Only 8 left, and they're all hiding out in the corner of this map. And that is it. Finishing the round, we now go into our last one where we tried rank 5 on Sweden at night. Let's see how many survivors will be left after this final match. And I do mix in a recorded participant's perspective from the civilian side, but the commentary is kind of hard to hear.
Find like a good area to hide. I'm scared. Good luck, brother.
Come on, that's okay.
How you doing? Remind me. I do not know how safe I am.
Me neither. I'm very scared. Get out of here, you imposter.
Oh, I just realized if you turn the camera up, it makes it so much cooler.
Sometimes I couldn't quite make out what they were saying on the Discord call, so I only put the text that I could understand.
I didn't even see that.
There were some in lower tier vehicles if they didn't have a tier 5.
Probably a level.
The civilians did a good job holding the zombies back for about 3 minutes straight before the tide started turning.
So what are planning?
Destroy them.
Don't die.
And I thought the plan was obvious, but I guess not. Civilians starting to find themselves surrounded by the zombies as they're getting stronger.
Yeah, BMP wanted to do that.
Yeah, it's whoever's in the water. That's smart.
2 crew members left.
Yeah, I just realized how much it's taking me.
Seriously, it was impressive how well the civilians were able to hold back the zombies. But this is where it just becomes too much, and now there's more zombies than there are civilians. And look at this little guy in this building and right next to it. Just deciding to hide while all the zombies just swarm in around him. Stay still, my friend. Don't let him see you. Only about a minute left. Just hang in there. And that is it, with only 10 survivors left. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you to all those that helped, and you all stay cool and keep tanking.